Hi guys, and welcome to another video. And this video is going to be about some policeable matters that you might be able to use to your advantage. I've got three. There's going to be more that people can put down in the comments and different things like that, but there's three sort of policeable matters that you want to use to your advantage, and I think sometimes people aren't aware of them. So what I would do is we'll crack on and I'll name my three, and then people in the comments below can put some unusual ones that they know about that you can use to your advantage. And the first one is aggravated trespass. Now, I've spoken about aggravated trespass before, and everyone knows that trespass is a civil matter, but then aggravated trespass is a policeable matter. And you need to know sort of the fine line of that in order to use that to your advantage. So in terms of aggravated trespass, it's very similar to trespass. What turns it into aggravated trespass is if someone is intimidating those persons or any of them so as to deter them or any of them from engaging in an activity, or obstructing that activity, or disrupting that activity. So aggravated trespass becomes aggravated trespass. So trespass is a civil matter, it's between you and that person. Aggravated trespass is where the police can get involved. So if they are intimidating those persons, i.e. me, so if they start intimidating me, they start becoming aggravated trespass, or any of the people deter them from engaging in that activity. Obstructing that activity, so if they are obstructing you doing your job, if they're obstructing you from doing your job or any activity, they are now in aggravated trespass. Or disrupting that activity, so that would be, obviously you probably see things like the Just Stop Oil people. Now they can commit aggravated trespass if they start disrupting an activity. So that is my first one, is aggravated trespass. Like I say, trespass is civil, aggravated trespass is policeable, and knowing that sort of fine line is where it starts becoming a policeable matter, and you can use that to your advantage. Now the next one is a favourite of my trainer, and that is a breach of the peace. So a breach of the peace is any person who in any public place or at public meeting uses threatening, abusive or insulting words or behaviour with the intent to provoke a breach of the peace, or whereby a breach of the peace is likely to be occasioned, shall be guilty of an offence. So a breach of the peace is someone that is, let me just get that up, using threatening and abusive or insulting words. So that could be that they're on public land, so they're off of your site, but they are using threatening, abusive and insulting words or behaviour in order to get you to react on that. That is a breach of the peace. Or to provoke a breach of the peace, so they're trying to provoke a breach of the peace. Now that is a policeable matter, that is something that someone can get arrested for, and that's a favourite of my trainer. So for example, on a site that you're on, there's someone at the front gate and they start becoming abusive, threatening, but they're not on your land. You can ring the police and say there's a breach of the peace, that I've got someone that's trying to, on public land, that's trying to provoke, they're using threatening words towards me, and obviously they're breaching the peace of the public. So that is a favourite of my trainer, and that is a policeable matter. And that, knowing that one, even though they're not on your site and they're not really something that you need to worry about, if they're using threatening, abusive language in order to try and provoke you into a breach of the peace, you can ring the police and get them to get that sorted out. And my third one is going equipped for stealing. So a person shall be guilty of this offence if, when not in his place of abode, or her place, I don't know why it just says his, when they're not in his or her place of abode, so they're not in where they live. So abode is like your house, your flat, wherever you live. So when they're not in their place of abode, he has with him any article for use in the course or in the connection with any burglary or theft. So that can be any equipment that can be used in burglary or theft. So for example, someone walks onto your site and they've got a crowbar with them, or they have tools in order to break it, that would be used in any burglary or theft, to break into vehicles, to be able to break into buildings, etc., different things like that. That is going equipped to steal. Now, that's a good one to know, because they don't, if someone comes onto your site and they don't physically actually do any theft or burglary, you can, if you have the information that they could be coming on equipped in order to do that, that can be a policeable matter. So in that one, they don't actually physically have to go ahead with the theft or whatever it is, but if they've come equipped in order for that to happen, that can be a policeable matter. So that's another one. That's my third one. So that's going equipped to steal, which is turning up with equipment that would be in the use in the course or in connection with any theft. So like I say, if someone walks onto your site and they've got crowbars, they've got tools in order that you believe that they could use to break into buildings, cars, whatever it is, that can be a policeable matter in terms of equipped to come and steal. So as you can tell with them three that I've listed there, they're not things that's someone trying to cause me harm or anything like that. I mean, the breach of the peace is someone trying to provoke me into doing that, or trying to provoke me into opening the gate and therefore them gaining access, whatever it is. So with them three different laws, it's not necessarily, they haven't broken the law by trying to fight me, trying to attack me, and by using them laws and being able to stop it getting to that point is something that you can use for your advantage. So for example, in terms of aggravated trespass, you can use aggravated trespass in order to get the police there when the police would normally not turn up for just trespass, as long as they have obviously gone past trespass into aggravated trespass. In terms of breach of the peace, if you've got people that are trying to provoke you, insult you, threaten you from the outside, you can use a breach of the peace in order to get the police there to come and move them on. In terms of the equipped to come and burgle, so that you can, before they come on and they've done any burglary or theft or different things like that, that is a policeable matter. So you can stop that before it becomes burglary or theft. It's coming equipped to steal. So I think just knowing them three will help you, and you can use them to your advantage. If you've got any more, make sure you put them down in the comments below, and maybe we can share them out, just to make sure people are aware of these little ones, these little laws that you can obviously try and use before anything bigger than that happens. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below for loads more videos. Down in the description is also my Patreon if you like what I do and you want to help support what I do. The link's down there. From £3 a month you can really help me obviously keep doing these videos and different things like that, and obviously I would really appreciate it. So as for now, I'll thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Just watching, see you later.